It's not every day you get to see the number 1 pick in 3A basketball, and we have him here with us. Landon Kimberlin. How do you feel, man, after being the first pick, going to your previous captain, Juabe?
Feels good. I have to say it's quite a surprise. I had no idea Juabe was going to draft me, so I was really happy when he picked me. I had no idea where I was going to land in the draft.
What were the feelings in the draft room? Like, what was going through the head?
I was nervous. Like, I was sweating like crazy. Like, I thought I might fall to like 7 or 8. So it was cool seeing like people thought so highly of me.
Being that first pick, I'm sure after you get picked, the rest of the night you could kind of just chill.
No, the whole night was like a blur. I was just like,
really?
I was like really wondering who we were gonna get with our third player. Also,
I know you had such a long wait.
Yeah, we ended up drafting Mason, but unfortunately we had to do a trade to bring back Caden and reunite our old squad. Well, no, not unfortunately. Like, I'm happy to have Caden, but I would say like I would have been more than happy to play with Mason too. Like, I really wanted to play with a player who's like a really good thinker, and I think Mason has all those skills. I think he would have been a big asset to the team.
Why did you think about getting picked at all while you were like calling all the names?
I was, and as I was going over there to like talk to the captains, I was like praying on the way over, like, please don't be this one, please don't be this one. And then I finally landed with Carter, which is, I was happy to be with because he picked my dad previously, so I thought we could form a pretty good team. So I was happy to hear my name be called by Carter.
I was just recording stuff, and I didn't think about getting drafted at all.
Yeah, it was kind of like, it was weird, like running the whole thing to getting drafted and having Landon call my name.
Lucky,
but it was great.
It was lucky. It was the one time we had Landon go up.
Yeah,
that was fortunate.
Were you mad about not getting first round?
No, dude, no. I was thinking I was a bottom 5 guy. That's what I was saying.
I want you to go as far into the draft as I could.
Months prior, I was saying I was a bottom 5 guy. So to go to like 17th or 18th, where did I go?
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
17 or 18, I was pretty happy.
Anybody who's mad about falling in the draft, like, that's what we were like just saying. Like, that's not a bad thing. The farther you drop, the higher like caliber of players you're with. So it's a good thing to fall in the draft. The later, the better. If you want to have good success in the league, obviously. Unless it's like a pride thing where you're like, I want to be top.
I think for a lot of guys it is a pride thing, and I'm just not the kind of guy. And that's why my team is going to succeed.
I mean, looking at the first round here, was there any like major like shocks? Like, I think the
like
first
Elijah.
Like first 3, I kind of saw Gabe picking Elijah. Maybe the first like 5, like I kind of saw coming, but like at 6, that's where like my whole board was thrown off. Like, I had no idea where JP was gonna pick. At 6, Johnny, I had no idea who he was gonna pick.
The only shock I had of the whole night really was Seth going to the Party Animals. I didn't see that because Wyatt Linneman and Seth aren't too close. I don't even think they
Seth didn't know who he was.
They didn't even know each other prior. So to see that, and that's all because of the open runs we had for the captains to scout. Wyatt saw something out of Seth, and I think he said it was his hustle and how he played the game kind of matches Wyatt. And
to me,
that's why he landed on that team.
The Shockers have 3 of the exact same players almost, or 3 of the most similar players.
They're like, it's like the perfect like NBA like level defense. They're all like very switchable guys who are very versatile. They're all pretty good shooters, all pretty good defenders. They don't have a lot of size, but they're all like decently like
they're good.
Average size.
They work together very well.
Yeah, it's literally like the perfect modern NBA defense, all switchable. It's gonna be a good team.
Who was the most surprising in the first round? You said
Seth.
Seth.
That's just completely like unforeseen.
I was really surprised Weston picked Drew because I didn't know he like.
I think Jeff
even knew.
It's crazy to see the palms and then my dad under it. That clearly shows Weston had the chance to pick Jeff. And that's a good pick.
For me, the most surprising was Will, not because like he was picked so high. I'm saying like it was surprising because he was a last minute addition, so he kind of threw off like the whole board. We didn't really know that he was going to be here in the draft, so when he was added like as a late guy, it kind of threw everything off, and it really. I think a lot of people were caught off guard with the late addition.
I would agree with that.
I think maybe if he was like, if we announced it with more time, I think he could have been possibly even a higher pick.
Maybe. I've not seen him on 8.5 in a long time.
I've seen him a couple of times. He was pretty good.
Well, that's good. He's on my team, so that works with me.
Yeah, like I could see like Wyatt Linneman drafting.
I feel like Will's kind of like a noble guy. I feel like they're
big body,
not afraid to charge into the paint and try to
crush you.
Yeah, try to draw a foul or
like Noble's like
scary.
Raging Bull.
The Raging Bull.
Yeah.
Noble, what was the thought behind number 5 pick Brody?
Not too much. It was just like I knew from the get-go that's the guy I wanted, so I just stuck to the plan.
I mean, you probably got the tallest guy in the whole first round, so you got a lot of size.
Noble called his team exactly. Months
taller
prior
than Brody.
They're probably actually pretty similar. I bet probably around like that 6'5" range.
Nate and Lewis is kind of a scary duo, maybe, or they're going to be really average.
2 6'5" guys is going to be hard to beat. It's kind of like the Wraith. The Wraith have 2 guys that are huge. Gavin and Braden are both 6'4" at least.
But how are they going to get down the floor, though? Ministry of Darkness?
Ministry of Darkness?
Yeah.
I don't know. Their third player, Jesse, we haven't really seen a lot of him, so we don't really know too much what to expect from him. He was at the open runs, but, that's such a short, window of playing time that it's hard to judge someone.
Shout out to Jesse for his interview, because it was gold.
I know. That was...
He did really well.
You don't come across something like that every day.
We got to get him on the pod.
That, genuinely, that made me tear up. It was just so beautiful.
I need to see this clip.
You do need to see it.
Pull that up.
You got to watch the draft.
Yeah, watch
Jamie. Pull it up.
I watched it all the way till, second round.
Ouch.
Halfway through the second round.
That was a good video. Now I'm thinking I'm probably going to go back and watch that.
It was pretty good.
I'm going to watch it.
The best moment of the night was when Jeff got drafted. And everyone went wild. The whole place, erupted.
It did. It was there's a different presence in there.
Yeah.
I think most of us were shocked he hadn't been picked yet.
If I was him, if I was a captain and I had the number 1 pick, I would have picked Jeff. That's how highly I think of him. I think at number 10, that's an absolute steal. Steal of the draft, I think.
Carter won the draft with that.
Dude, not many times the owner plays. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you referring to Wyatt or Jeff?
Jeff. The man
the
in the big
owner.
chair.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Owns the court.
Yeah, so Carter picked Jeffrey, and then he picked me. Jeffrey's your little boy. That's myself. And I think we're gonna be
if you were giving people a grade for how well they drafted, Rim Reaper's got an A+.
Really?
Where they drafted at number 10, the caliber of players they got, I think.
Who do you think did the worst, captain?
Worst, drafting, the most, where you stretch the most?
Yeah.
I think you could honestly say maybe Party Animals. I think you stretched a little for Seth.
Seth and Lamarck.
I would have definitely gone
Lamarck,
Jeff.
my guy.
I would have gone Jeff.
Wyatt and my dad could have been a crazy combo, I think.
Yeah. I mean, imagine James. I can't believe James Collins fell to 12.
Dude, Wyatt, is your dad really the only guy you think can genuinely stop Weston?
Yeah.
What about Juabe?
No, I think there's a lot of guys that can stop Weston. he really has. He's not the kind of player that we saw back in.
Dude, he's getting it back though. I mean, he is definitely playing better today.
I don't think he's the same squashmallow Weston we saw from late season 2.
He took a little bit to get to that though. Remember his first game back? He was rough.
He stunk his first.
He wasn't even that great at his peak.
At least he's shooting now.
He's shooting, but he's not shooting good.
Yeah, if I'm the other team, I'm letting him shoot until he can prove that he can knock him down consistently. It seems like he gets very winded and he loses all ability to shoot. That's my at least analysis. I mean, if he gets in good shape, and maybe that's not a problem, but he was getting very winded today when we were playing.
Draft night, we gave out an award for best dressed, and that was Johnny.
John Paul Gunn.
Shout out to him.
And I promised him a gift that he never received.
That's crazy.
You just got to shout it on the pod.
I'll get him something.
Who do you guys think was the worst dressed?
Dylan.
Are we only counting people who got
Dylan.
drafted?
No,
because there were some people who were never on camera who were kind of not dressed very well.
Name Jace or
Jace.
No, Jace was worse. I mean, bro showed
Wyatt
up in
Lindemann,
a tank
Jace.
top.
Oh yeah, Wyatt Lindemann. Wyatt Lindemann did bring a tie.
Dylan just disappointed me because he's the kind of guy I expected to be wearing something.
He said he was going to wear a suit.
Sent a picture in a suit.
Yeah. So then when I see him walk in with in a normal attire, it definitely hurt a little bit. So that's why I'm going with him as the worst dressed. Sorry, Dylan. Can we go to page 2 here?
Round 2, moving on already?
I want to see my name.
Wow.
There's a name that just stands out to me big time on this board right
Number
here.
13 stands out to me.
Probably number 98.
Because
Number 18. Number 18.
That's how you spelled that on the sheet. Is that not how he spells his name?
Must have been a typo. I don't think anyone spells Carson.
Carson.
What's the top 3 sleepers of this round?
Of this round?
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta think.
I gotta go Mason.
Mason at 24 is good. But
I'm picking Wyatt over here. 18.
Thank you.
He slid to 18. I think that's a steal. I think Lamarck is a real wild card. We have no idea what he's like.
I think Lamarck will do just fine. I think he'll be pretty good in the league.
I think Lamarck is not going to be a good player in the league.
I think Carson's going to be
crazy.
a really good player if he's very dedicated. I think he's going to probably...
Do you think
he might be the Cyclones' best player.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. He really could be.
He could. He could lead them in scoring.
That's crazy. Is it second pick?
Should he have been first round talent?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
He definitely
How tall is he? What's this guy's stature looking like?
He looks like he's pretty short. He's a great shooter, but he's very strong. He can bully people.
Who do you think the surprise was here?
Pretty short.
Surprise? Probably. I don't know.
Dude, it's crazy.
I think Josiah falling to 19 is a surprise.
I think Zach falling to 20.
Did he actually fall to 19? There was something weird with the Bombers. Did he? I don't.
He actually
No, he
did
didn't.
fall to 19.
No, because he got traded.
I
No,
think
he
got
did.
picked 16.
The Bombers originally had pick 19,
Oh yeah, the trade.
and they traded back to 21.
Oh yeah.
But JoJo originally got picked to the Bombers.
Yeah, so the Bombers had pick 19, and they picked JoJo. Then the Polar Bears traded for him, and the Polar Bears got that pick 19, and the Bombers ended up getting pick 21, which was Joe.
I see.
Weston was JJ. It was kind of surprising to me because I thought he's got all these other. He could have chose anybody from that side.
Dude, I feel like you guys are being nice. There's no way I should have been picked that early. That is 100% the surprise.
I think
Over
we
Dylan.
knew you were gonna get.
I know because Jace,
yeah.
I knew Jace would pick you.
I was pretty surprised he was going to pick me.
Where did you think you were gonna fall if you didn't get picked at 14?
19, 20 area.
I think Jesse was a steal.
You think?
You know, I feel like
Maybe.
nobody knows it, but
Yeah,
I think
no
he's gonna be.
one knows.
I think the crazy thing is like you could debate like almost every single pick and be like, oh, this is a good like. There's so much talent
No,
this year.
we'll look back and be able to see.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to look back and say, wow, how did this guy fall to 18? This guy to 20, whatever.
Wyatt, what do you think about my pick of Zach? You like
I think
that?
it's a great pick. You know, we saw the
Zachary.
defense. I don't think he's gonna be a big scorer for you, but I saw the defense that he has.
He's got that
He-
heart, you know.
I'm
It's-
predicting
it's a
Zach
crazy defense.
is gonna make first team all defense this
I mean-
year.
Oh, first team all defense.
But you know, if we have strict refs, this man's not gonna be great. I could barely see for like 3 days. He was just poking my eyes constantly.
That's
Zach?
good defense.
We haven't really
Get to hone him in, brother.
we haven't like
I'll hone him in. Don't you worry.
Okay, thank you.
we haven't released the official rules yet, but we have like been working on them and like what we did decide on with the fouls, which we want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah,
Can
we
I
probably
talk about
should.
something first though?
Sure.
Okay, this Lenny has just been looking at me, and I finally fell into my temptations, and I have to get a few pieces. You know what I mean?
Dude, why? What is lineage?
Give us the review on
Lineage.
screen.
Can I get a review on? Okay, so we're going with the air dried steak classic salt and vinegar flavor. I think.
You got to ask the chat.
It's got a very potent salt. Is potent a good thing? Because this is
I think
good.
it's like
a good
distinct,
smell.
isn't it?
What?
Isn't
Distinct.
it like
Yeah, it's got like a potent smell.
like an odor?
No, it's got a great odor, a good odor. Okay, let me. That just tastes like very clean and
Let
healthy.
me see some. Let me see.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I want to try it.
Beautiful pass by Wyatt Duncan.
Grass fed,
Honest
Grass
review
finish.
right here.
If there's a piece left, you might have to give me one.
This is how humans were meant to eat.
Real
Does
food.
it taste homemade?
This tastes.
Animal-based
Pretty good.
nutrition.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how good that was.
You guys care to toss me the
Dude, my
Oh,
tongue
yeah.
is like
You can have it back
smiling
100%.
right
the package
now.
up front?
Oh, take it. Yeah.
Dude, hey, great stuff. Thank you.
Lineage, thank you so much. Shout out to Paul Saladino and because I think he personally shipped these to us, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Paul.
he did himself.
Paul, thank you for seeing our vision and
Paul, make sure you seal the
Where's
honey
this
a little
brother
bit better.
from?
and this brother's from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Starts his day every day
Yo.
with 2 hours of surfing, with some raw milk and honey. Gets back from a surf session and feast on some red meat and liver.
This guy's
Yeah.
top G.
Really living life. I'm trying to start doing that.
Some
too.
raw cheese.
I'm following in his footsteps. Thank you, Paul. His honey's also great. If you're watching this, please send us some protein powder. I've been begging. I've just been like, I've seen it on your videos and I really want to try it. So if you're watching this, shoot us some protein powder.
Guys,
over.
click on the link and buy some lineage.
Right here.
That's probably why you've been performing so well.
A
like,
better for
recently.
you snack.
You've been eating that lineage and like your game
Eat
is
like
like
a
increased like
human.
crazy. Like your hops have
Yeah.
been going wild.
I know. I was throwing it down to 9.5 the other day, and I was kind of wondering like what changed in my life, and I realized what changed was me started eating lineage.
So you think, like, will this bless your lineage going forward?
Yes.
Yeah, like the future.
100%.
I like the future. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Lineage prevention. What does prevention mean? Like it prevents
Provision.
provision. Lineage provision. This is great stuff. The packaging's simple too. It's just really beautiful. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to it.
Like a 2-minute ad.
That was a long ad.
Wow.
It deserved it.
long.
It was great.
Because we like it so much.
Yeah.
You guys want to run it up with some next season predictions? It doesn't have to be power rankings.
Let's-
it can be any prediction.
Let's go down the line and predict. Like we'll each go down and predict our top 3 teams, regular season wise, and then we should go bottom 3 also.
Okay.
We should skip the middle. Who cares about the middle?
Yeah, that's true.
Why you want to start? Like who are your top 3 teams this year? Not
Top
like
3
not by
teams.
championship, like by who's going to be like the best regular season record.
First of all, I'm going Wraith, winning the whole thing. Unfortunately,
Number 1, Wraith.
yeah, Wraith number
Winning
one.
the whole thing.
Yeah, Wraith's gonna win the whole thing.
There will be regular season.
And then I'm going to the Chosen Ones. You know, I know
Wow.
Landon doesn't think he has a good team. He's saying he knows he's gonna win. Landon truly does think he's gonna win. He doesn't want to say it. I don't think.
I mean,
I just
Not
don't
sure
think we have
quite
the
why.
talent this year.
Yeah.
And I think Ministry
Not a
or
proven
Darkness
roster.
could be 3, but I think they could be like a make or break. I think they're either gonna be 3 years terrible. They're either gonna work well together or just work
Wait, who?
very Ministry or Darkness. They're either gonna work well together or just completely fall apart. The train's gonna fly off the
I
tracks.
think that's a really like mid team.
I think it could be 3 if they play their best. Which
My number one regular season, I can see Wraith being number 1, but then I'd probably take my team Vipers at 2, and then Party Animals at 3. Which Party Animals, even when I did put in power rankings, I didn't think they would be as good, but I could see them being like a really surprising team. Wait, switch that. The Chosen Ones. I can't believe. Never mind. That's my number 1 team. Kick out the Party Animals.
You're putting Chosen Ones at number 1?
Yeah, Chosen Ones.
That's crazy.
They didn't lose
You
the
think
game
they're gonna
last
win?
season. Yeah,
Wow, they're not even in my top 3.
I think they'll do just
true.
fine.
yeah.
Double, what do you think? Top 3. Who's your top 3?
I think Party Animals overwhelmingly number 1 team.
That's
Number 1.
insane.
All right.
Like
That's a
I
terrible
think it's
take.
like
They're not
they're
even
up
top
here
3
and then
for
the rest of the field. And then I'm probably going with Wraith.
Oh yeah, I forget you're on the Wyatt Lenneman. Like, you think he's the best player of all time?
He's one of the best players in the league.
He is.
Top 2.
And then whatever Landon's
Not
team
one.
is. What team is he on?
Chosen Ones.
Yeah, Chosen
Chosen
ones.
Ones.
Those are my top 3.
Formerly Gators.
That's interesting.
Wyatt Lenneman's so good because he's really good at offense, but he's really, really good at defense. So it kind of evens him out, and I think he's probably the best player in the league.
He dribbles the ball really high, though. He's kind of easy to defend. Well, until he gets past the 3-point line.
So my top 3, I'm going to say number 1, Wraith. It's an easy answer. And then number 2 and 3, I'm not going to put them in order. Like, I don't really know which one I like more. I'm going to put Shockers up there, and I'm going to put Vipers. Those are my top 3. I think a close number 4 is going to be Dunk Dynasty, and I think I'm maybe us at like 5. I mean, I'm going like crazy. I'm going to rank every team, but yeah. I think Dunk Dynasty are right there looking at in the top 3. That's my dark horse contender, Dunk Dynasty. They've got like one of the best defenses, I think.
Oh, I agree.
Zach, and then Brody's a rim protector. Noble with like a very physical, like big body. Like
You
it's
guys
gonna be hard to score on that.
You
team.
guys should run like a slow-paced game. You guys could really control the game with that.
Yeah,
that's a good defensive squad.
It honestly is going to come down to Zach. Like, if that boy can score, I really think we can win the whole thing.
People are not going to be ready for Zach. Like I'm very high on Zach. I think he's going to be top 3 defender in the league. I think his offense is okay. He's pretty athletic. He'll be able to dunk the ball. People are not ready for him. He fell all the way down, like almost last bottom 3 pick.
Yeah,
It's crazy. People are going to be shocked when they see him play. He's a dark horse guy. No one knows about him.
he really could honestly maybe win like an award.
I don't. Maybe like what do we have a most surprising player or third rounder
Surprise player
or
of the
second
year?
rounder?
I think it's both.
We'll have something like that, and I think Zach is going to be an early contender for that.
When you're that far, you've got like a good chance. Like those last like 4 picks. Well, really like the last like 6 picks. Like can all be contenders.
It's crazy. Josiah fell all the way down to 19.
Yeah,
That's wild.
well.
And
I
they
thought-
pay,
I
and
thought
they
it was
ma- and they
like
made
a
a trade to get him,
first
and it was
round
$150 for the 19th.
Daggum.
Wow. Someone break
Need a
the window.
wow.
You can put that anywhere.
That's crazy.
Did it shatter?
No.
Oh.
Mount Valley has really good.
You always like
bottles.
make like the most noise on the podcast, like your phone's going off, or you're like eating, or you drop something.
eating.
Dude, I had something to talk about, but now I don't remember it at all. Like I was gonna bring it up.
Oh, are we gonna talk about like our bottom 3 teams?
Well, we could definitely do that.
All right. What do you guys think? Bottom 3.
Starts
Let's
off
do
one.
no particular order on the bottom 3. Just who's gonna be in like the bottom 3. We don't have to say like they're gonna be last.
Why
or
bring the
second or
boom?
last.
Dunk Dynasty.
Wow. Dunk Dynasty bottom 3.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dunk Dynasty, Bombers, Polar Bears.
Why you say us? What's
You guys are gonna fall apart, dude. I've seen Brody's temper. It's not great. You and Zach don't really like each other half the time. And Zach's not a skilled player, so if
That's how you know they're good
yeah,
friends.
I don't think it's gonna work great.
that's crazy, dude.
I don't.
I
Even,
wish you guys the best.
bottom 3.
I'm being honest.
I don't think I have a bottom 3. But my bottom 2 would be Bombers and Polar Bears.
Remember, Reavers don't make the bottom 2.
I think the Polar Bears
No,
are
you
just
guys
like
are pretty solid.
they're good. They're like good all around, but they're not great at anything.
Yeah.
They're good, but they're not great.
I mean, like Michael's never had a winning season.
yeah, we last season.
Well, I mean, you guys.
I don't think you guys. Did you have a winning record?
Yeah,
last
we
year?
did.
I know you snuck into the playoffs at the. I didn't know you had a
I
winning
think
record.
we only lost like 3 games.
That's.
I mean,
Okay.
We played like 18 games. There's no way.
Yeah.
oh no, I'm thinking of season 1.
Oh, season 1.
I'm thinking of season
Okay.
1. Yeah.
There was only
One
like
of those big
So
losses.
I
for
don't.
the Shockers.
Season 2, I don't remember how many games we. I don't remember that season.
Yeah. That was a rough one.
I would say prime.
It was
season one
fun.
Shockers
That was
beat
my.
any of
Yeah, it was
I enjoyed it.
would beat what?
prime season 1 Shockers beat any of these teams. But that's a given, so we can move on.
Yeah. Noble, what's your bottom 3? If you even have them.
No particular order. I'm saying.
Oh, the Palms could be in.
I'm probably saying Palms, Polar Bears.
Palms. That's crazy.
I
You
think.
just made weird
I think the
picks.
Bombers have to be down there.
Yeah,
Like,
the
the
I was
Bombers.
about to
Just,
say the Bombers.
unfortunately, like Badra like traded all of his picks for cash. Maybe he's gonna like use that cash to make a splash and get like a really good player, or he might have just pocketed the money.
That's crazy.
But
Cash to make a splash.
Badr, I've talked to him, and he really thinks that he has enough talent to win by himself.
That
We'll
is
see if
so-
he's right. He is the only guy who's won like Conference Player of the Year out of any of these players, and he's also won it twice. He's a 2-time Conference Player of the Year in high school, so he might. I mean, he might be right, but we'll see. I mean, he has to prove it.
He might be like the Wilt Chamberlain putting up crazy stats, but
He could be,
not
but I
winning the
think he's gonna get shocked by these 8.5-foot hoops. He's like the only player I think who has not played on them. Every other guy in the league, except maybe Lamarck, has played on the 8.5-foot hoops. So I think he's good.
Job.
And maybe Braden.
You think Badra can
Job,
he
yeah.
dunk without jumping?
No, he's not that tall.
No.
He's tall, but he's not like 6'5". He's probably like 6'3", maybe.
Yeah.
He's just, and he's not that athletic either. He's Luka Doncic, is how I would say. Like,
What was your
his
3?
comp. My bottom 3 is going to be Bombers. I'm going to throw the Palms down there, and I think I have to put. I want to say Cyclones.
Whoa.
I thought about him, but
I want to put Cyclones down there in the bottom 3.
they're kind of a hard team to guess.
I think they're going to have some major chemistry problems. I've never seen brothers play well together on a team
That's interesting.
in like anything.
the Little Debbies went to the championship last season.
You guys are an exception because like I don't know. You guys are an exception.
You don't have any like beef going on.
Yeah, I've never even seen you guys like yell at each other or anything. But like I can see Brandon and Ben like getting into it like constantly.
That's probably true.
I don't know. And Carson, like he's a wild card. He's kind of like he's a big personality. I don't know how he'll fit with the team.
You don't think you and Gavin could be on the same team?
I think we could. I don't think we would team up though. I don't think it would ever happen like in any scenario.
Yeah, because Juave buys his way to the first pick.
I think Wraith bought their way up to number 4, if I'm not mistaken.
I literally said on like one of the previous episodes that Gavin would never spend money to get a pick, but he did.
He did last year also.
Oh,
He
really?
paid for both of his picks. Wraith has bought picks every year.
Shocked us all, and he got a great pick.
Seems to be flowing in cash, but hasn't paid for a spot in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need to collect that.
A few guys we need to collect money.
Is everyone
still.
pretty much paid though?
Yeah.
I think there's like 3 or 4 guys who haven't. We'll get that done before they give him we won't get the jersey until
When
They're
are the
coming.
jerseys coming in?
they're coming in on Friday.
Friday.
April 18th. So
Dang.
2 days from.
I'm
when we're
so
filming.
excited to look at those.
I can't wait
those
to
jerseys.
get my hands on those.
Yep.
Because
Whose address are they going to?
Mine.
it's
You
just
gotta- you
jersey,
gotta
right?
call us
No
over immediately.
shorts.
Some of them come with shorts.
Oh, they do.
It just depends on which ones you ordered.
Yeah.
We won't require shorts to be worn in the league. But I mean, if some of them won't have shorts, if you want to wear them, you can. I don't remember if yours had shorts or not.
Do you think like day one, like opening day, we just have like a before your game, you have like some type of media day where we just have a corner with pictures?
I think so. I think also like before we hand out any of the jerseys, if a team wants their jerseys, we should make all 3 of them come pick them up, and we can maybe like get pictures of them then getting
there-
the jerseys.
Are there only 3 jerseys like shipped, or are there 4?
There's
per team?
4 per team, so if you have a guy who
Number
missed the game, he'll have a jersey. Because like every guy is gonna have to have a jersey to play in the game. If you don't have enough jerseys, it's gonna
Okay,
like
yeah.
be a
I'll always
forfeit.
make sure I bring the extra.
Yeah.
just in
So,
case.
also like if you're gonna go out of town or something, you gotta and you like you think you're not gonna have enough jerseys, you gotta leave your jersey for someone.
Are the captains going to get the extra jerseys, or are we just going to leave them here?
I think we should leave him here. To be honest,
Definitely leave 'em
'cause
here. You just
Like, let's just say
hang
the
'em up.
captain's sick or something and can't make it. Then we're down 2 jerseys and their team just has to forfeit.
Which jersey was your favorite? We don't have an image of those, but
Are we retiring numbers?
I mean, we could.
by the
That's more
time
of
I'm done.
That's a franchise thing. That's not really a league
Yeah.
wide thing.
a few
So
seasons.
it'd be up to like the team to retire a jersey.
Maybe we could retire our number because
You gotta win something to retire.
no,
your jersey.
just because like what I've done.
Number 40.
Yeah, WD.
Till you win, you gotta win something. You gotta win a championship or like MVP.
You could be,
yeah.
the commissioner, like David Stern, might have had something retired. There's like
He played,
like, his
voices, like they'll have analysts be retired.
Yeah, they put
Oh,
their,
like
name, they put their
commentators?
name in the rafters.
Yeah,
But
like
it's not
mine.
like they have jerseys.
You can put it on mine. Like this 3v3 league is blowing up. Put that on my banner.
Yes, dude.
That's like your
Underground.
calling card.
It wouldn't work well in a game though. Like someone does a cool move and I say that.
So is this league kind of like? Keep talking while I think about what I'm trying to say here.
Sometimes you just have you do a sentence and I have no idea where it's gonna go. It's,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
an improv.
Yeah,
an
what's up,
improv
dude?
in
Is
a
this
sentence.
league kind of like your identity? Like, is this like one of the biggest things in your life?
It's not my identity, but I'm like super excited for it. Like I'm stoked.
I feel like when we invite people to this league, we give them like a new life.
I mean, it's definitely motivated me to go
In,
to
like,
the
a way.
gym. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I was a bum.
I know. I was a
before
bum
this.
before I found 3 days.
I was a fat, flobby little bum.
We did
and
like
now,
before and
like,
after
you know,
pictures.
I'm getting.
Clip
Dude, we
it.
should have. I saw a video when I first went to college, like no muscle tone, and now it's getting there. Like,
Wow, dude.
I know.
It's
It's like
all-
kind of. It has like changed my life for the better.
And it's
this
all
league.
because of me.
It's inspirational.
Yeah.
All because of me.
I know so many people that I never thought are working out now. I mean, you're hitting it hard. Gavin's hitting hard. I've been hitting hard.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's all because of this league.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, Zach, he's bulking right now.
Just for this league?
Yeah,
I think Zach's already got the perfect like.
Don't mess
amount
with
of weight.
perfection.
I know. 6'2", lean.
What a weird thing
He
to
was
say.
good when we were playing. dude.
6'2" is crazy. It's insane.
I thought he was 6'3".
Dude, yeah, actually, yeah.
He was.
forgot about
I thought
that.
he was 6'3".
Yeah,
When we measured him in that one time.
Oh,
6'3" without shoes.
that was crazy.
And then he
And
measured
I
me at
was-
5'6".
And you're what 5'9"?
5'9.5".
5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah. But somehow we were really when we stood
You were
back to
very
back.
close.
We were very close. I don't know what
That
happened.
was
there.
suspicious.
It must have been a mismeasurement of some type.
When we have the website with like all the stats, are you guys gonna like stat pad?
Yeah.
I feel like you have like if you're seeing your stats on a website, you're gonna
How do you think you're gonna stat pad?
When's the website up?
You think
open
you're gonna
layup,
you're gonna
miss a
miss
re-
shots on
miss a
purpose?
layup,
Your field
get
goal
a
percentage will
few
tank.
rebounds. I'd rather have higher rebounds.
But as a,
I
as
don't
a,
think
as a,
I'm-
guard,
I'm
as a
not gonna do
guard
that.
though, like
It might-
no one cares about guards rebounds. Unless
You
you're
know,
Westbrook.
It might make me like try harder. Honestly, I probably would. It would be hard to stat pad.
I
Wait,
really
so
want to
when's the,
see for me like blocks.
when's
like,
the
that's
league
my biggest
publishing?
stat I need to see.
The website.
Yeah.
We just need some
website. I don't know
headshots
the
from some
league.
players.
Is it done?
I honestly think we should maybe just publish it now. It's not like we're gonna have a lot of traffic right off the bat with no content on there. It might be good just to publish it.
I've been getting some headshots from players from like the depths of the internet. So it's almost finished.
That's
but-
good.
I'm still working on
We
it.
only have about a month left of the season, so things gotta like start falling in place here.
That's crazy. 1 month.
It's about 35 days, I want to say.
Dang, dude.
Maybe less. I've lost track. Usually I have the count.
It's coming all together. Now we're gonna have jerseys, websites. Shout out to
33
Victor for the website.
33 days.
Thanks,
actually.
Victor.
33 days.
Victor.
Victor
Like the guy from.
with an H.
Victor Von Doom.
When you think of Victor, what do you think of?
I think
Victor
of like
Wembanyama.
You don't think of like the guy in like that one movie?
That's Vector.
Despicable Me.
Vector.
Vector.
Oh
Vector.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
Dude, Vector stuff.
Vector is tough, dude.
He's tough. Despicable Me is like a top like kid franchise
Dude.
movie.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
Minions.
There's
might be
some
a little better.
animated movies that I like so much, like Despicable Me.
I'm not, dude.
I've never liked Despicable Me.
the newest Despicable Me, or it's Minions. I forget, but
Nah,
I was
Despicable
with
Me
my
4.
I was with my like 6-year-old cousins, and they were watching it, and I was like, my grandma was like, turn it on. I was like, I don't really want to watch this, but I actually got really into it. It was crazy. Like, yeah, it was
All right,
crazy.
it's
It was
time to
good.
go to bed, guys. We have to turn it off.
No, yeah, I kept it on.
Yeah, right.
I was invested.
Did you watch the Minecraft movie, Noble?
No, not yet, dude.
It's an experience, dude.
That is one of the. I like it that it's a meme and stuff, but it is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It's a good movie.
I was high on it before like it became a big deal to like
Me
start
and my,
acting like
me
it
and my
was
friends
good.
down at college, we were gonna go see it, but it got postponed.
It's like like besides the fact that it's like a trend and stuff, it's genuinely a good movie.
No way.
I think that's got to be like false, just factually.
I literally
it's-
want to
it's
go
actually
throw some
like-
popcorn in the dip.
I think
I-
it's a terrible. I think I've heard it's a terrible movie, but like people just go. Just
really
for
I know the
experience.
box office did crazy
All,
though.
all I'm gonna
They made
say,
a lot of money, but like the critics like hate it.
all I'm gonna say is like I genuinely enjoyed myself that night.
Was it because of the movie or is it because of like
Both.
like
Yeah,
the
you
people?
had fan interaction in yours.
If you had to watch it by yourself in your basement, would you enjoy it? I don't think.
I think so.
dude, if you
I think I would. It's so like unique.
You would never do. You would never watch it, dude. But the theater I went to had a bunch of like 11-year-olds that like thought it was cool.
Did they throw stuff?
No.
Mine was like a bunch of like kids maybe a little older than me with suits.
Yeah, that's way cooler.
Did they throw stuff? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Fireworks were lit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just casual. Right? Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Comment if you guys like my hair.
What'd you do, bro?
I bleached it.
Probably don't comment on his hair, guys.
Dang, dude. That's like, is that like a power move before the?
Yeah, power move before the league.
Everyone's gonna see that and they're gonna be like, well, we can cross Rim Reapers off as a threat.
Nah, dude, this makes me more a threat. You know, I kind of look like I'm in the military. Some say.
No, there's no one in the military that looks like that. Dude.
Yes, dude. There's a lot of people.
No, bleached hair.
Yeah, a lot.
Dude,
Probably
they would not.
banned.
They would send you right
That's
back.
banned.
No, dude, they're not. They would enjoy this.
They'd probably make you go bald, like wax. the
They put
head.
you on the front lines.
Yeah, they would.
I don't know. Dude.
Get this guy out.
I
of
feel like
here.
I've seen a lot of people like kind of look like me in the military.
That's probably why.
Just-
They
well,
send you
I don't think
straight
it's
to
just the hair
Ukraine.
though. I think it's because I'm just so
I
jacked.
think it's
That's crazy.
Dude, how many points do you think you're gonna average this year?
Probably 30.
6.
Let's be realistic. Like we're gonna actually have every stat. Like
I said 30 because I think it's realistic.
I'm gonna lead the league in steals. So that's my goal.
how many do you think you can get per game?
3.5.
In the NBA, 3.5 would be elite. Like
My goal. My
Dyson
goal is
Daniels
3
is averaging
blocks.
3, and that's like by far the most.
what's that?
I want 3 blocks a game. Like that's
3 blocks a
That's
game.
my biggest
That's
goal.
elite too. 3 blocks and 3 steals are both. Like,
It's gonna be a little inflated because it's on 8.5. Like blocks.
for blocks.
will.
Yeah, blocks. Yeah,
Steals probably
100%
won't.
inflated. I don't get what steals should not be inflated.
I feel like I've averaged like at least 3 steals a game on every team that I've gotten minutes on.
Yeah, I mean we'll see for sure. Everyone's stat like everyone like always has like things in their mind like the stats they average. You know, like usually, like I'm not saying like you know what I mean like in normal
Yeah,
games,
yeah.
but I mean sometimes your people like oh I scored like 60 points. And you go back and look at the tape
Agreed.
and they scored like 38.
Yeah, I'm not really
So-
concerned about how many points I average. Like I just know I need a score to win. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I don't really have a specific goal like stat wise because I have no idea what I'm gonna average, but I just want to get to the
What would you like?
finals.
Like, what would be a good? What would you like to lead in like a statistical category?
I don't know because I don't really think I could lead in any category.
I think
if
you
I could
could.
lead in a 3-point
points.
percentage,
You could lead in steals too.
you think I'm up there in steals?
Yeah,
Maybe.
deflections, but that's not really a.
You think anybody will average over 30 a game?
I think there'll be maybe
Yeah.
5 to 8 players average over 30.
Jace will be one of them. Joave will. What do you think? White Linneman.
Gavin.
You think Gavin
I'm
will?
taking Gavin.
Gavin's got 3 scores. I think I've never seen Braden.
I feel
play.
like Gavin could take a step back, but really excel in those blocks.
I think he's going to take a step forward because all
You
the
think he
big,
averaged
all
30 last year.
think about this, guys. How do you stop Gavin? You put like a giant big guy on him. Now that he has Braden on his team, the team's biggest defender will have to guard Braden. That opens Gavin up to be guarded by like a little guard. That's going to open Gavin up like crazy. He's going to average better numbers than he ever has, I think.
There's definitely gonna be a lot of lobs.
And you can't like help like because Dylan's like a 3-point sniper, so you can't like double.
Do you think Wraith is better this season?
I think this is the best team that we've ever seen in the history of Duncan Cribs or 3A. We've never seen anything like them.
It's like
I
mad.
just it doesn't make sense. Like last year they had like Jacob and James, and this season they have Braden and Dylan.
Jacob and James.
It doesn't
definitely
make
seems
sense on
better.
paper. You'd say, "Wow, this is the best player in St. Louis, one of the best." How is Braden better than him? But like, it's a 8.5 is a different sport than 10-foot basketball. If we're
Yeah,
playing
it
10-foot
does.
basketball, we're taking Jacob Adel. He's
Yeah,
the best player
yeah,
in the
yeah.
league by far, out of anyone.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
close.
But yeah, but then we lower those hoops 1.5 foot. It's a different game.
It's probably true.
How many points do you even think Jacob averaged last year?
10.
In the 3v3,
Yeah.
20. Wraith was the high scoring team. I bet he averaged 20.
Yeah, they probably average like 70 something a game or 80 a game.
Yeah, he probably averaged more than 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of big stats, I think. Like, scoring 30 on, like, a 5v5 game is a lot because there's 5 players on the court. You don't play every minute. 3-on-3, you play every minute, and there's only 3 guys. We might see more of the guys score 30 than we think.
And with like 7-minute quarters, it's pretty
Yeah.
doable.
There might be, like, 12 guys who average 30.
You think the games are going into the hundreds?
some of them.
There definitely will be. We had games in the hundreds last year with 5-minute quarters. With 7 minutes, we're going to see 100
That's
points
crazy.
all the time.
We did 5-minute quarters last season, or was
Mhm.
it 7?
It was 5.
That's
the first
5
season was 7.
5 was crazy.
We're going to see way more scoring this year.
It's gonna be.
We're going to add 8 whole minutes of gameplay. That's almost a whole half, an extra half from last year. It's almost like playing 3 halves.
I feel like it'll finally allow us to like make a comeback.
Yeah, I think this was the right move for the league to up the minutes.
7 minutes.
Get
Also,
people
we
more
might
engaged.
see scoring increase with the implication. new foul rules, which we haven't talked about, but we're going to touch on here. We've decided that we are going to do free throws in every quarter. So if you call a foul, you will get a free throw.
So if you call a foul, you get one free throw.
Like if you call a foul while it's a shooting foul, you will get a free throw, not 2 free throws.
I feel like people are going to really abuse that.
Well, so to stop people from abusing the foul rules, so let's just say, Noble, you call like 20 fouls in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm playing you. I'm like, well, you're calling too many fouls. We're going to get 3. So this is how it works. You'll get 3 guys from the crowd who will watch all the fouls. They will not call anything. You still call the fouls, but every call that you make will be reviewed by those guys. So they'll be like, you call the foul, those 3 guys will vote on it and they'll say if it's a foul or not.
Is it the same deal with traveling or charges?
Exactly the same. They'll vote on every single call. So they don't actually call anything, so they're not actually refs. You still call your own stuff, but they can overturn anything that's called.
Has there ever been a charge taken in this league?
No, but I think there will be this year. I'm planning on taking multiple charges. There's guys in this league now that need to have charges taken in on them.
I feel like
would you call it? Like if
yes. If I'm gonna set up for a charge, I'm calling it.
I don't know if I would ever do that in like a 3v3. Like not with a referee.
Coming at you,
that's what I'm saying. There's players now that I cannot stop them without taking a charge, and no one's gonna expect me taking a charge, so I'm gonna have to. There's a few guys that I don't want to name them. I don't want to give them any heads up, but there's going to be some charges taken. I might lead the league in charges.
You could take a charge on Ben, Weston.
No.
Maybe Lewis.
I'm talking about the guys who run in like
if I had a chance to lead the league in, if I had the chance to lead the league in a statistic, what do you think I'd lead it in? Those technical fouls?
There's not going to be any technicals.
But maybe 3-pointers made. Not percentage, but made.
You think he's going to make more than anyone in the league?
I think he could average most
like
fouls.
If he led in a statistic, I think that's a realistic one.
Most fouls. I think he'll be up.
I really don't foul that much.
They're not going to call it on the perimeter, and you mainly foul on the perimeter. So
yeah, exactly. That's true. That is a good point. Wow, good way to look at it.
I can guess who's going to lead the league in free throw attempts. Badra.
Badra.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gonna be hilarious if we have people like foul baiting.
Think he's happy about?
That's so funny.
Think he's gonna be happy about that?
He shot 93% from the line this season in high school.
Really?
93. Like that's good enough to lead the NBA in like.
You think he's gonna be a Shea
no,
Gilgeous?
He's better. He's better foul drawer than Shea.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did I say Ja Morant?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I meant Shea.
Yeah. He's a crazy foul drawer, and he's big. Luka is literally his perfect comp. Luka with a little bit of James Harden foul drawing.
That's
crazy if you like
basically just James Harden.
Yeah. It's gonna be wild. I think Bombers. He might will the team to a few victories just by himself.
Yo, Wyatt, what's going on?
They better win some games.
I'm in this flashing game. I'm talking to the commissioner about
head splash.
I got eliminated, but I don't think it was fair.
He's not letting you in.
He's not letting me in. I don't think.
So you're out,
dude. You've called him out on the pod before.
No joke.
Soren delay.
No. I think he said he's leaning to let me in.
Oh.
Well,
Soren,
if you're back in, we can form an alliance.
$600 in line, and I'm not going out easy.
Tell Soren that sub list is looking real good if he lets you in.
Soren, the sub list is looking real good if you let me in.
Is he a sub?
Mm-hmm. It's looking good. That's what he said. If he lets him in.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I win half.
How many games do you think you're going to win? If we play 10 games, how many games are you going to win?
I think I'll win all 10.
7.
I'm hoping to win 7 also. 7 and 3.
You haven't lost a game.
Yeah,
I think we'll be.
I don't. Landon doesn't. Half the things Landon says he doesn't believe. It's funny. Half the things he says he doesn't believe. It's
funny. Man, I hope I don't. Yeah.
I think we'll lose the Wraith.
He was close to losing his last game.
We'll lose the Shockers. We'll lose the Party Animals. Probably Vipers.
You'll lose the Shockers again.
I saw something on my computer of like a graphic of when you guys played Wraith the first time. I didn't realize it. Like, I guess I remember it now being really close, but it was like
it was close.
6 or 8 points or something.
I think it ended up being 5 or 6.
Didn't Wraith beat you guys at Red Tree?
No.
No.
I heard they did.
That was
they never did a good game or something.
Wraith was pretty mad about that game.
That was a crazy game though.
Yeah, so we had after that.
Did you say it was like the crazy game?
Yeah, it was a classic.
They thought that they should have been the rightful winners of the game, so we had to come out next game and show them that.
Yeah,
we were level. We ended up winning by 29, I think.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You guys ready to wrap this up?
Yeah. That was an abrupt ending.
I'm just.
All right. See you guys next week.
Love you, chat.
Unbelievable, Isaiah. Unbelievable.
No, I wasn't.